are emergency. We are depressurized.
A terrifying moment on board an Alaska Airlines plane.
We have 177 passengers.
After part of the fuselage blew off 16,000 feet in the air. A panel sealing an unused exit suddenly detached.
There was, I guess, a boy and his mother were sitting in that row, and his shirt was sucked off him and out of the plane, and his mother was holding onto him.
No one was sitting in the seats next to the gaping hole, and remarkably, no one was seriously injured.
Had the aircraft been at higher altitude, at cruising altitude, for example, maybe more passengers would have unbuckled their belt, could even have been moving about the cabin, and then certainly would have been a risk of loss of life with passengers potentially able to be sucked out of the aircraft.
The Federal Aviation Administration has now grounded 171 Boeing 737 MAX 9 planes, most of them being flown by United Airlines and Alaska Airlines. They are not used by Canadian Airlines. The National Transportation Safety Board is investigating. Boeing says it's supporting that work and that safety is its top priority. But passengers are nervous.
Not the most, making me the most confident this morning to get on a flight.
In 2019, Boeing grounded its 737 MAX 8 planes after hundreds died in 2 crashes. Last month, the company urged airlines to inspect more than 1,300 MAX planes for a possible loose bolt in the system that helps maintain cabin pressure.
Boeing has some hard questions to answer. I have confidence that they will answer them fully and truthfully, but the quality assurance issues at Boeing definitely need to be addressed and carefully scrutinized.
This MAX 9 was almost brand new, flying only 145 times since mid-November, only adding to the questions for Boeing to answer.
Caroline, what will investigators be looking at?
Well, they need to figure out exactly how this happened, Ian, and determine if this is a problem that affects this one specific plane or if this is an issue that affects the entire MAX 9 fleet. We also know they're going to be listening to flight recorders, and as of this afternoon, they still hadn't found the missing panel, the one that flew off the plane. They're looking for that because they're hoping to see if there's any scrapes or any markings on it that will help them determine how it flew off, as well as the bolts that were supposed to hold it together. They want to see if they're still in place.
Caroline Bargout in our Toronto newsroom.